The officer sitting in the front passenger seat was struck and thrown into the air by a suspect so unpredictable that police had to try everything in their power to capture him. But when the incident began, they had no clue they were walking toward a man who wouldn't think twice before killing an officer to save himself.
Get in the house! Get in the house! He's in the back! Pursuit headed to North 4th! Get the down!
It's the police on arrest! Try police dog! Make yourself feel trying to find a final with you!
Yo, oh! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Oh, oh! Oh!
What's going on, man? It's your boy Grubz. You already know what it is, nigga. We back with another video. You saw the title of the video. You know what it is with me. Stop fucking around with the police. You fucking around, you find out. The cops might find out because they do dickhead and corrupt shit too. But we gonna see who found out today. We gonna see. If you fuck with the content, you know what to do. You hit that like and subscribe button. You hit the join. You check out more content on the channel because we always keep it coming over here. Always. Stop fucking playing, bro, for real.
Just a few minutes ago, the officer sitting in the front passenger seat was struck and thrown into the air by a suspect so unpredictable that police had to try everything in their power to capture him. But when the incident began, they had no clue they were walking toward a man who wouldn't think twice before killing an officer to save himself. And as soon as they approached him, he accelerated the Nissan Sentra directly toward the officer and struck him so hard he was sent flying into his own patrol car.
God damn!
This triggered an immediate high-speed
Oh, no. He tried to kill him. And it's crazy, man. You know what? It's crazy. I personally think that it's crazy that cops in the middle of a shootout with someone trying to kill them, if they're not trying to kill them anymore, they gotta stop. And even at war, they do this too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you run out of bullets, they just can't shoot at you no more. And I completely understand. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, man, if you was just trying to kill me personally, I'm ready to finish you. You try to blow my head off, man, I'm gonna fucking finish you. You know what I mean?
Chase where he soon blew straight through a stop sign at a nearby intersection and plowed into another vehicle without even slowing down. He kept going the wrong way at nearly 60 miles an hour until he slammed into a parked Chevrolet and then straight into a residential home. 3 crashes, 3 scenes, and somewhere in the middle of it all, a cop who almost didn't walk away.
Is that him? No, it's not.
740's at the Brooklyn angle.
Cars, be advised, it's going to be that Nissan Sentra, the same reg, Sierra Echo Kilo. Unsure if it went north or south. We're heading north now if you guys can check south. Orange shirt, yellow, bald, tattoos on eyes. Right there.
Where?
Right there. We're out when I'm in front of headquarters. He's coming at you. We got heavy traffic. West on Dukes. Did he crash?
Opposite direction traffic. What's your speed? 40, he's approaching Lewis. He's still on opposite side traffic. Disregard the southbound. Struck a vehicle on the opposite side of Brook.
He's struck a car on Brooks.
What's your location?
Where'd he go?
He's in the yard, I think. Just straight through the yard.
Is he disabled?
Where is he?
Right there in the house. MVC at the house.
Get in the house! Get in the house! He's in the back! Pursuit headed to North 4th! Get the down! Headed towards Brooks!
Fast.
He's probably stuck in between here. County, we have him between North 5th and North 4th, Brooks and North Street.
No. We got a pursuit going on. He's back here somewhere. If you didn't see him, he's back here.
It's gonna be white male, bald, yellow, orange shirt, face tattoos. Last I saw he was in these bushes.
Where do you live? Get in there now. Lock the door.
You see him over there? You know?
I got one of these residents in a Chrysler at the end.
He was right in here.
White male, orange shirt. I'm not sure about the pants.
He's right here still. I got him.
Where?
We're still between 4th and 5th in the bushes. Everybody said duplex, multifamily.
John, where are you? I'm on 5th.
You think he might have crawled under something to get into one of them houses? He might have done that too. You know what I mean? So he might be up in one of them houses. You know, you never know.
Right here? Where? He's in the basement. It's residence now.
Yeah, I knew
what?
Yeah. I told you, might be up in the house.
Where'd he go?
Right in this basement. In this basement right here. Watch that window. It's the basement of Brooks.
Yeah, if somebody in that house too, man, is that considered home invasion? No, that's not considered home. Is that considered home invasion? I don't know. Because they broke in there, but they didn't break in there with any intent. They're breaking in there with the intent to get away from the police, not to hurt anyone or take anything. So that's my question. Or is it just breaking it in there? I don't know why I did that, but it's just a question.
So we got a window right here.
Let me know, please.
He could
in the
shoot out that way.
He broke into the basement. The window he broke in's on the other side. He's gonna be inside Brooks. Cars, just be advised, the east side of the residence is the bill code door. It's the only entrance exit other than windows.
We don't know.
He said he had a knife, had brass knuckles, was looking for, he was.
Said the only access is right here.
The only access is there. Dude, that window, does it look like he went all the way in?
There's no entrance or exit to the basement.
You see, do we definitely know he went in? Completely broken out? Dude, it looks kicked, but it doesn't look, I don't think, how could he get in?
Right. Where is he at?
We'd have to go all the way around. The other one is more of like a bit taller and slides more. Oh, okay.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, go in the house. Oh shit, they bringing the K9.
Open and come out.
Let me get in the house.
It's the police under arrest! Trade police dog! Make yourself known to try if I find you! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
He's got a bright yellow shirt on. Bright yellow shirt. Bright yellow shirt, bald. White dude.
Oh, you fucked up. Yeah. You see them rifles, nigga? They coming. You better come out. You better come out. Them knife and them brass knuckles ain't gonna do shit.
Show me! Right here! Come on out!
You got a they want a taser? Alright. Oh, they got one?
Hey, just pull a rig.
We got one on standby.
You got him?
He wasn't very good at hiding.
You want, is he injured or is it just a crater? County from 1134 sending 2 Ray Brooks. Sarge. One under?
After what seemed like an eternity of chaos across the streets of Manville, it was over. He was hurt, scraped up, and exactly where he didn't want.
God damn, what the fuck? What kind of fucking tattoo is that? Fuck? Like a big. What the fuck is that on your face, bro?
To be. But even as officers were pulling him out of that crawl space, the full picture of what had happened that afternoon was still coming together. Because while he was busy crashing into everything and hiding in basements, he had apparently found time to take care of something else entirely.
How you doing?
Over by the police station.
Yeah.
He got over here and he chucked it.
Is that a phone?
Yeah.
So you watched it?
Yeah, I saw him toss that thing. I'll tell you one thing. That was an impressive toss out the passenger side window.
Okay. Where were you?
On Main Street. I was driving home.
Oh, you just saw it.
Traffic was stopped, obviously, because of the construction, and I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Look at you. Fucked up. Conservative citizen ratted you out.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Throwing a phone out of a moving car mid-chase isn't something you do unless you have something to hide. And as it turned out, there was a lot more to this man than what happened on those streets that afternoon. To understand what kind of man walked into that basement, you need to hear from someone who knew him personally, and whose car he used to set all of this in motion.
We were hanging out yesterday, we went down the shore, and we went to stay at a friend's hotel, and he beat up my friend.
Okay.
And I ran out of the hotel and didn't know what to do. He forced me to get in my car, and I told him, I said, I want to go home, so I made him bring me back here, because all my friends are here.
No disrespect, you know what, fuck that. Yeah, disrespect to her, you a corny friend. It's two of y'all. I know two of y'all probably couldn't beat him, but how you just gonna run on her? You ran on her? That's some bitch ass shit. I'm sorry. You not her friend. You ran when shit got real. Then you let him do.
And he, no matter where we stopped, anytime I got out of the car, he made me give him the keys so that I couldn't leave without him or anything like that. Okay. He is armed. I know he has a knife. He's been trying to find a gun for the last 2 days.
This is why I tell you, ladies, get a gun. Get yourself a gun. You 21 and older, please get a gun. Get a gun. Especially in a lot of these situations, if you're dealing with a bigger dude, man, you a little girl, man. I'm not saying like a little girl as an age. I'm talking about a little girl as in like size. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You could be in shape, but you slim. You ain't got that much muscle on you. Man, you ain't about to beat up no nigga that's fucking 6'3", 205, 210 pounds. Man, he gonna run. He gonna slam your ass. Get the strap. Get the strizzy.
Was in prison at one point. This is what he's telling me last night, or this morning as we're driving in the car. So, I kept saying I was going to pull over and I was going to get out and leave. I didn't care if he took my car as long as he left me alone.
And he has your keys.
I have my two friends that both stood up, because he tried to come into my friend's shop to come after me.
Okay.
They chased him out and said, no, you're not allowed in here, and she's not leaving. He doesn't believe in government or driver's license, nothing.
Okay.
Like, I've been trying to get away from him for about a week now.
Gotcha.
And no matter, where I went, he had to be attached to me, going to my...
This is why, see, you ain't threatening him, you ain't telling him you wanted to leave or nothing like that, you ain't have nobody, see, and you ain't have no men around to protect you, see. Yeah, I mean, so he just took advantage of her, and that's fucked up on his end. Because he a piece of shit for that. You know what I'm saying? But, to her, let this be a lesson. And I think women, I think women are capable of protecting themselves too. Y'all capable of learning how to fight. Not on the same degree and level as men, but still, a woman can be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, get you a gun and stop playing out here, okay?
My house to see my daughter. He had to go with me.
Okay.
He's very paranoid right now. He's been awake for 9 days.
Okay.
Alcohol. So everything around him.
9 days. 9 days? That's more than a week. Does meth really have you up that? They gotta be meth. Does meth really have you up that long?
He thinks he's out to get him. Everything's a cop. He accused me of being an officer this morning. And he said that if we were to have a cop behind us, that we were going on a high-speed chase until they killed us both.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
He has a death wish, basically.
So it was like a suicide by cop.
Yeah, he's not afraid of you guys.
Mm-hmm. With the suspect now in custody, the stolen car became the next priority. The owners were brought in to collect what was theirs before it was taken as evidence. And when investigators went through what was left inside, the afternoon started to look a lot more like a miracle than just a close call.
It's definitely a
passenger side.
Yeah, we got a guy. That was under the seat. Okay. And it's in his bag. You better check it. I don't think it's this.
That's all right.
You're the gun guy. That was under the seat.
All right, you got that on body cam though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything. It was in that bag underneath the seat.
Okay.
What kind of gun is that?
That looks like a Mac 10.
I don't know if there's mags in there. In there.
That's a real gun, bro.
That's real, right?
Well, yeah, didn't take it with him.
Good thing to run in the house with that.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
What? My man had the Mac with him. That shit could have got ugly. That shit could have got ugly had he used that shit, man. It would have been ugly. What?
He stole this car to go pick up that gun.
He definitely would have died, though. He would have got in the shootout, and they came with some rifles, and he would have died. Oh, that. What the fuck?
He just picked that up.
He got a vest.
You're supposed to have that.
Jesus.
In the courtroom, he didn't exactly help himself. Statements he made to officers after his arrest were read aloud during trial, the kind of words that made the room go quiet, such as, "I hated police. Police need to die. I will kill any cop I see from now on. And every time a cop gets shot in the face, and especially if they die, I throw a party with all my friends. We get drinks, food, smoke. We watch the videos of the cop getting shot, couple times, have a few laughs. Then, mid-trial, he spat on an attorney he mistook for a prosecution witness, a new charge added before the old ones were even decided."
Bruh, you know, under the jail. Under the jail. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put my man under the jail. Spitting on people. Throwing parties for cops when they get killed. Jesus. Throwing parties for anybody. Well. Yeah, you know, throwing parties for cops when they get killed. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? But like, why? You know what? Why? We know why. First, it was suicide by a cop. It was never suicide by a cop. He just never gave a fuck about cops. That's the whole thing. He doesn't give a fuck about cops, and he don't like cops. And he wants to kill all cops. That's crazy. Crazy.
The jury took 6 hours. 6 hours to make up their minds. He eventually got 10 convictions. Aggravated assault, eluding, burglary while armed, unlawful possession of an assault firearm, unlawful possession of a handgun, aggravated assault of a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, unlawful possession of a high-capacity magazine, unlawful possession of a knife, and illegal firearm possession as a convicted felon. As a persistent offender, he could have faced up to 83 years, but for reasons known only to the court, he walked away with 27.
Why? Why? Why not life? God damn it. And he kidnapped somebody. It wasn't even all the shit that happened on that day. When the lady came in, his girl came in and explained that kidnapped somebody, beat up his girlfriend. Jesus, man. Why not get this motherfucker life? What the fuck? Shit is crazy, bro. Fucking crazy.
7 years before he's eligible.
Fucking crazy, bro. I'm done. Alright. You know what I mean? This is why you don't run from the cops. You know what I'm saying? This is why you don't live a life of crime, my nigga. this ain't about just running from the cops. This is about living a life of crime and being a full negative person. Beating on women, robbing motherfuckers, stealing their cars. You know what I mean? Killing cops, having guns. Just wildlife. Wildlife. You know what I mean? But wildlife got to come to an end. And the crazy thing, a wildlife come just like the jungle, come to a wild end. You know what I mean? Come to a wild end. And sometimes the wild end is 30 years in prison. Or sometimes the wild end could be you getting shot the fuck up by the police and laying dead in the street. Or not even the cops. You getting shot the fuck up by niggas in the street. Because you know what? You just had to have somebody that didn't like you. You know what? You had somebody that just got tired of you. Or you know what? You had somebody that just said, you know what? It's just enough of this nigga. Or they just didn't give a fuck and they just crashed out. Make better decisions, y'all. Life's too short for this kind of dumb shit, bro. For real. It really is, man. You know what I'm saying? 30 years, man. And he gonna feel every day those 30 years too, because in jail, I ain't never been in jail. I heard it's slow though. I heard time is slow. I heard it's slow. Time goes by slow everywhere you don't want to be. Just make better decisions out here. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay cool. Y'all stay down. And y'all stay out the way. It's your boy Grubz, and we out this motherfucker, bro.